But you got to check your attitude. You got to spend 7 minutes. 7 minutes a day with God. 7 minutes. And I came across it because one of my officers had given it to me, but I put it back together. In 1882, a Cambridge University student began to spend 7 minutes a day with God, and it changed his life. I made copies because I want you to take it. I want you to learn how to spend 7 minutes a day with God. And then if you don't know how to pray, it's going to teach you how to pray, because it teaches you acts. Say acts. A-C-T-S. In every prayer, you ought to have some adoration. Say adoration. Lord, I love you. You're good to me. You're awesome. You're the best God. You're the great I am. Adoration means you adore God. Oh, God, I love you. I love you. I thank you. That's adoration. Amen. And then after the A comes the C. Say C. And C stands for confession, because all of you need to confess. We got some stuff we need to confess. Do not confess it to your neighbor. Don't confess it to your best friend. Confess it to Jesus. Tell Jesus. And I guarantee you, he won't gossip about it. He won't tell nobody about it. And he won't hold it against you. What he'll do is he'll take it and put it in a bag and sew up the bag and won't let nobody get to it. I feel like preaching right now. Because when you recognize that he forgave you, then you can have some joy in your soul. Amen. After you do the A, after you do the C, then comes the T. The T stands for what? Thanksgiving. You got to thank God for what he's done. Amen. You got to thank God for all that he's doing. Amen. And then after you finish thanking him for the little stuff you got, and for the stuff he kept from you, and for the stuff that he's given you, then you got to do the next S. You got to sit there and you got to supplicate. You got to spend some time just saying, Lord, I just need you. Just stay there and let him speak back to your spirit and let him get your spirit right. And let me tell you, your day will be better. Your nights will be easier. Your situations will get better because you will be in a full relationship with God. And when you are in a relationship with God, let me tell you, ain't no relationship like that. It'll make you high and you ain't smoked nothing. It'll make you intoxicated and you ain't drunk nothing. It'll make you shout when you ain't got nothing to shout about. It'll make you take your environment and look at it and say, regardless of what's happening around me, I've got joy deep down inside of me because of my relationship with him. And when you trust him, I don't care where you are, he'll find you and he'll take you to where you need to be. Simply because you trusted him. Check your attitude. And if you're walking around here depressed, angry, fearful, agitated, nasty, check your attitude. It really ain't worth all of that. If I'm a Christian, I need to have some joy. I need to be excited because of what God is doing in my life.